I'm going to show you and explain to you how to do part A of problem 1 because it's a simple concept once you understand how to do it, but trying to figure out on your own may not work so well. So for A, we want to figure out, we're going to use the inverse norm to find the confidence interval within which the given percentage of the standard normal distribution centered about the mean would lie. So we're talking 86%. So that 86% would be everything in here would be 0.86. Which means if we do 1 minus 0.86, we have 0.14 left over for the outside pieces. So each of these is going to be half of the 0.14. So each of these is 0.07. What we're looking for is we're looking for the number that's right here at this right boundary, okay? If we can find the number that's at the right boundary, because this is symmetric, the number at the left boundary will just be the opposite. So if I want to do the inverse norm, I want to do the inverse norm for this whole area. So I would do 0.86 plus 0.07, which would give me 0.93. Now, because it's the standard normal distribution, the mean is 1. Oh, I'm backwards. Because it's the standard normal distribution, the mean is 0 and the standard deviation is 1. I almost had it backwards, but it wouldn't work if it were backwards because you can't have a standard deviation of 0 because you wouldn't be going anywhere. So that's a good way to know if you're doing something wrong. So now in the graphing calculator, I'm going to go to second vars. I'm going to choose option 3 for inverse norm. My area is 0.93. And then I already have these set up from before. My mu is 0. This is why it wasn't working on my other calculator, but it was working here. Okay, so I'm going to show you in just a second. So then this is the left side. So then if I hit enter, again, arrow, then enter, it will tell me, oh, I'm stuck. Hold on. I have to clear all this out. I was stuck inside another operation. So let me try this again. Second vars, option 3 for inverse norm, 0.9301 left, paste, enter, and it gives me 1.475. So that will round to, so this right here is 1.48, which means this one right here is negative 1.48. So that means that for 86%, it would be negative 1.48 to positive 1.48. So what happened was I was doing this last night on this calculator and I was getting all the right answers and it was really easy. And then today I tried to do it again on my handheld graphing calculator and I couldn't get the right answers. So the reason that this wasn't working on my handheld calculator is because this is how you have to do it if you don't have that right center left thing. So if you have that right center left, what you can do is under vars, you can go to option 3, which is inverse norm, and it was 86%, so 0.86. And then we're going to move down and we're going to choose center. So what that's going to do is it's going to center it around the mean. Paste, paste. And you'll notice this time it gives us the entire interval. It gives us the whole answer. So if you have the newest operating system, this is the easiest way to do it, is that you want to just tell it the center and it will give you both sides of it. If you don't have the newest operating system, so you don't have left as an option, you have to go through all of these steps that we just did. So if you had for option B, with the new operating system, you just tell it 0.95 center and it does it. For the old operating system, okay, this is our mean. we want this whole thing to be 0.95. 1 minus 0.95 is 0.05. Half of that would be 0.025. So this is 0.025. This is 0.025. If I do 0.95 plus 0.025, I get 0.975. So when we put it in the calculator with the left version, we would do second vars inverse norm 0.975 left and it gives me the 1.96. So this is 1.96. So this is negative 1.96. So your interval would be negative 1.96 to positive 1.96. If you did it just telling it inverse norm, option 3 of 0.95, it's in the center this time. It gives you the whole thing. So if you have the new operating system, it's super easy. If you have the older operating system, there's just a couple more steps before you go to the calculator.